Hello everyone, today it's time to make America healthy again. It's important that you eat a healthy amount of food and the right food to eat. Make sure you eat enough fruits, make sure you eat enough vegetables, enough proteins, enough grains, and enough dairy. Make sure you get 60 minutes of fun and exercise every day, and try to avoid food that are high in sugar, salt, and fat. So today I'm going to show you how to make some tropical chicken salad that is actually healthy. Alright, so for the fruit drink, I'm going to start off with cutting up the mango to make the mango orange smoothie. Alright, so before we boil the green beans, we're going to wash them off and cut off their ends. So just take a handful of green beans and make sure you wash them off thoroughly. So now that we have the green beans all washed, now we're going to cut off the ends. Alright, so next you're going to want to pick up some natural chicken breast that has no bones and no skin. Alright, so you make sure to cut the chicken in half because if it's too thick it won't cook properly. And once you've done that, it's time to season it. Now make sure you season it just the right amount, however much you want and to your extent of what you want to do. I have some onion powder, some garlic powder, some Italian seasoning, and make sure you only use a little bit because the required health amount of salt each day is 1,100 milligrams to 3,300 milligrams each day, so add just a little bit of salt. Once you season one side, make sure you flip them over and repeat the same thing on the other side. Once you're ready to boil, just put them in the pan and fill it up with water. Make sure the water covers over the top. Next, for the grains part of it, you're going to start filling up your cup with rice so you can boil it. That way we can add it to the chicken salad. Make sure that the green beans aren't too soft or too hard. You want them to be just in the middle. Once you're ready to boil the rice, add in a little bit of oil to serve as some healthy fats for the food. Then you're going to want to put in a little bit of salt, but not too much, and then throw in the rice. Once you're ready, turn on the heat, and once the oil gets hot enough, you can put in the rice. Once the rice gets hot, start stirring it around. Then, to make sure it has the right flavor, take some of the water and taste it. Once the rice gets gloppy, make sure you turn down the heat and put the lid on. After boiling for about 10 to 15 minutes, the green beans should be just right and you can turn off the heat and let them sit. Once you're ready to start making the smoothie, make sure you put in a little bit of water in the blender and then add in your oranges and mangoes. Since the green beans are done, pour out most of the hot water and now start to add in cold water. Alright, now we're going to start adding the mangoes into the blender. Okay, so now I have the mangoes almost all the way to the top. I can start juicing the oranges in. Make sure for this you use fresh mangoes and fresh oranges. Just squeeze the orange until you can get as much juice out as you can. Once you've got all the mangoes and orange juice in there, you can screw on the cap and take it to the blender. Once you've blended up your juice, take a little bit and taste it to see how it tastes, or if you want to make any changes to the juice. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes, and the rice looks pretty dry now. Looks like most of the water is cleared up, so now we know that the rice is done. Just let it sit for a little while, and then we can start using the rice. Okay, now we're ready to do the chicken. Turn on the stove, put it on medium, and start pouring in some extra virgin olive oil. Make sure that you get the oil all around the pan. Now that the oil is getting hot, it's time to put the chicken in. Make sure you put the chicken in around the edges. To help keep the flavor, make sure you put a lid over the chicken while it's cooking. Now it's time to flip the chicken. Since the green beans are done boiling, it's time to start getting ready to fry them with the chicken. So make sure you empty out all the cold water, well, most of it. It's alright if you leave a little bit in, but since it's getting ready, we can start taking out the green beans to put them in with the chicken. Alright, now that the chicken has been frying a while, we can start putting in the green beans to fry along with them. Just sprinkle the green beans along the chicken so that way they can get heated and a little bit toasty. Alright, now it's time to start preparing the salad. I have baby spinach that we're going to use for some healthy vegetables. So just pour it in your bowl. Now that the chicken is done cooking, we can start to cut it up into smaller pieces for the salad. Alright, so since the rice is done, now we're going to take some of the rice and go put it on the plate to prepare it for the salad. Now that the chicken is all chopped up, we can also put that on the plate to prepare for the salad. Alright, now that we have the chicken in with the baby spinach, we can start adding cheese. This cheese will serve as the portion for dairy. Make sure you use organic mozzarella cheese. Alright, so right here we have the finished product. You can add in all the foods you want to your salad. We have rice, our grains. We have baby spinach and fried green beans as our vegetables. We have a healthy fruit drink. We have cheese as for our dairy and fried chicken for our protein.